Hello, and welcome again. Today I am going to show you how to get through with the visual and content bug report test in Test.io. I hope most of you have already failed this test like me. Never mind, let's learn some essential tips when you submit a bug report. Take a look at the very first window when you take up the test. You have two separate sources here. One is a screenshot and the other one is a video. Take a look at the screenshot by clicking on it. As you can see, they have highlighted the issue here. This will give you the clue of what you are really going to report. Let's go to the video. Give your full attention to what are the steps that the user is following and what the issue really is. Watch the video as many times as you can to identify the issue correctly and confidently. Okay, now you saw what the issue is. We call it as a bug. The bug is there's no space provided above the update text button. You might also notice that the text size of this text button is a bit smaller compared to the remove text button here. But this is not that a big issue, and the client may have done it intentionally. Let's see how you are going to report this bug now. You should decide whether this is a content or visual bug. Content bugs relate to the actual content of websites or apps, like text, labels, pictures, videos, icons, links, data. And visual bugs relate to the graphical user interfaces of websites or apps. Since all the contents seem to be okay, we can identify this bug as a visual bug. First of all, write down your answers somewhere else like Microsoft Word. In this way, you can identify grammatical errors and spelling mistakes, which will be very important when reporting bugs. Let's see how you give the title. In general, make sure that every sentence starts with a capital letter. Names of links, buttons, sections, pages should start with a capital letter and should be put in quotes. For example, update text button, cart page, add to cart button, and product detail page. When you give a title, you need to ensure that you write it in a way so that the reader can immediately understand what the bug is without opening it. Your title should answer the following questions always. What is the bug? Where did it happen? And when did it happen? This is applicable to actual and expected results sections as well. Remember to describe what is happening, not what is not happening. Also avoid generic, meaningless descriptions like something looks not good, should show differently. In my case, I'm giving the title, as the line space is not provided above the update text button in the cart page when user clicks on add to cart button in product detail page and views the cart. It clearly provides the answers to what is the bug, where did it happen, and when did it happen. Next, the URL. The URL must be the link copied from your browser of the page where the bug is triggered. In my case, take a close look at the URL. Next, we will look at the steps. You don't need to number the steps like step number 1, 2, and 3. The numbers are getting automatically inside the bug report. The first step must always contain an indication to access the URL of the landing page provided by the customer. In my case, take a look at the link in the address bar at the beginning of the video and put that link in step 1. Do not just put the link alone. Start the step 1 with go to or open and then put the link. No need to put the link in quotes. I hope the first step is clear to you now. When you type the other sections, you must describe all the actions which the user took on the website until the one that triggers the bug. This is why you must use command verbs. Like type, click on, scroll up, swipe down. Avoid meaningless terms like observe, you will see or notice, pay attention. Don't write the I pronoun like, I clicked, I selected. Watch the video again and again, and write down the steps. Provide all buttons pressed, the exact characteristics of a product, or any input entered. There should not be too many actions in a single step. The last step must be the one that triggers or leads to the bug. Therefore, avoid mentioning results in the last section. Take a close look at the way I gave these steps. All those are actions. Clear and very easy to understand. Well, I hope the steps part is clear to you now, and we will move on to the actual results section. Before we moving on, you don't need to hit the like button or the subscribe button if you don't really learning something from this video. Okay, the actual results section. Again, all the general rules also apply to the actual results section as well. While the title is a summary of the problem, the actual results should be a detailed description of it. Here you should write what exactly happens in detail. You need to write precisely what the bug is and when it happens. Also, you must include all other relevant information, such as error messages. The actual result should be formed by one or more sentences, explaining what happened after the last action. You should keep in mind that it must not be the same as the title. This also should answer the questions what, where, and when. Have a look at my actual results section. I hope we covered the actual results section well. Let's go to the final section, which is expected result. In the expected results section, explain exactly what you thought should happen without the bug. Be specific. Also, remember not to make your expected result the exact opposite of the actual result, or with just a small change of the actual result. Have a look and compare my actual result. Okay, once we documented the sections and the steps we need, we are going to fill it up in the respective fields like this. Make sure that you copy and paste everything correctly. Once you are confident that you did it to the best of your knowledge, then you can click on Submit Report button. Once you submit your report, this page will appear, saying that they will review your report within the next 30 minutes. So we need to wait a little while until they review the report and the feedback. Once they are done, they will notify you by an email. Let's check the email now. Okay, we got the email. Now we need to click this link to see the team leader's feedback. Wow! As you can see, I passed the module successfully. So this is how you should do this module. I have mentioned all the wordings for the test we discuss in the description section of this video, and the link to Test.io in case you still have not joined to Test.io. So I hope you learned a lot on this topic, and please comment on the video of your experience after you finish the module as instructed. See you in another exciting video. Bye-bye.